Okay. Say hi to Segundo. Hi. She's a wild rat, ratus, but I raised her from a baby, and so she's very tame. And she comes up for snacks. Oops, come here. Where'd you go? Come here. I'm gonna give you tortilla chips. She's scared of this table because she hasn't been on it yet. Come on, tortilla chips. There you go. Uh-oh. Tortilla time. Come on, tortilla time. Don't be scared. Here. She's nervous. She's never been on this big table before. So let me offer this thing. I'm out of here. I'm gonna blow this coop. Where'd she go? Nope. Okay, she's gone. Come here. Here. Tortilla chips. Here. Come on. There you go. Oh. Oh. There we go. I just wanted some tortilla chips and stuff. That's all I wanted. Let's see if you can see her. Can you see her eating? Is she there? Where is she? You see her? Oh yeah, she's right there. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. In my tummy, tummy, tummy. Oh hey. What's up, dude? Goondocks. I heard your name. I think it's Calvin. Is that right? I can't remember. I don't know if you're trying to expose that. Oh, she's gone. I'm out of here. I haven't enough tortilla chips for now. Okay. It's hot as hell. And so, just want to show you farmer's tan. I try to avoid the sun like the plague, so let's get my vampire tan there, but I can't help getting sun sometimes tan. You know I'd rather not be in the sunlight. So like I grew up, going sun worshiper, beach goer, and having a farmer's tan was like considered the most dorkiest thing ever. And like now I've reached the point of like I so just don't care, and I'm such a vampire. Like I don't even like go out in the daytime, kind of thing. It's pretty sad. Precipitous fall. Okay. Let me see if I can get. Pronto, já começou, idiota. Já comecei. Eu já mandei link, idiota. Vai.
Tá, pô, tô indo.
Já tá atrasado você, como sempre. Nunca preparando nada.
Minha mãe tá dormindo, você acredita?
Ah,
eu fui lá ver ela.
Tá bom.
Ela
bom,
tá dormindo.
Então, bom pra nós. Vai.
Vai, tô indo.
Okay. How often do you order knives? Every day? What happened was during the 4th of July sale, I went nuts and ordered a gang of stuff. And then the ensuing 2 days on the daily specials on SMKW, they've been doing these dope sales on Condor knives. And you only have to hit a $75 minimum for free shipping. So it's pretty easy to get the free shipping with a, 50-ish, 60-ish dollar knife, or maybe 30. I don't remember. Anyway, so let's do this. Oh, wait. I think I put away my unboxing knife. Let me go get that. It's been hot as hell, but I guess, ironically, LA has been the coolest in the country. when everyone's been in the hundreds or 90s and hundreds, we've never broken 90 yet. We've been in the mid 80s, high at most like 87, not even 88, 89. According to the weather service, it feels like it's 90, but who knows? But LA seems to be the only place in the country without record weather. I mean, if anything, it's a record for low. I mean, by this time in summer, it's usually hotter than hell. But it's like 85 today, but to me it feels hot as hell. I mean, these apartments have really shit insulation. I mean, basically, they don't have anything. They're just concrete steel buildings. Oh, here we go. Bem-vindo! Bem-vindo, inimiga do meu canal. E total silêncio, nada. É nada.
Hello, my friend. Inimiga nada.
Okay. Our mascot, the cloud. I see they reinstated indoor mask mandate. Where in LA? Did that happen? Oh yeah, LA might be the only place where I don't even know if it's a mandate, but LA, I think even a couple weeks ago, we're already heading towards that direction because they're seeing, I believe, because they're seeing an increase in the Delta variant, which has been the case in California, the country in general, and just in the whole COVID. Everything's heading towards the Delta variant, Okay, SMKW and the Friends knives. Hold on. And Friends. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, this is going to be hilarious, guys. Just wait till you see. Okay, should we start with the cool knife or the hilarious knife? Well, let's see. Okay, we'll start with the hilarious knife. This is on clearance right now on SMKW for $13. It says Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery. So this is some sort of reality show. I mean, obviously very second rate. It's called The Boss, D-Guard Bowie. It's just this sort of obnoxious looking chopper. I mean, this guy, I'm sorry, I haven't seen the show, but to me, that's what we officially regard in LA as a douchebag. The Repo Man. Ron is the president of LLTR, which is Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery, and oversees the day-to-day operations of the repo company as well as heading up the repossession skip tracing department. He is the man that put the Ron in Ron pose and is in the seat of a truck as a real-life repo man most days and nights. So, Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery. Again, I thought it was, it's made by Rough Rider. So another Rough Rider, like that Southern Bell knife that I had. No wonder. I mean, to me, this is incredible value. $13 of obnoxiousness, this ludicrous D guard, which is like the Latin machete type guard. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. I know, isn't it? Let me see. I'm wondering if I should try using the the package opener this time instead of. Let's
Hey,
see how
Jade.
well that works. Oh, whoa. Boondocks. Jason. Yeah, that show was so. Oh, gosh. You've actually seen the show? See, I don't have television, and I haven't had television pretty much since the 90s. So I saw like half an episode of Friends. I saw like half an episode of Seinfeld. That was about it. I saw the first season of The Simpsons. That's about it. I don't have TV. You mean all those shows are so stupid? Yeah. Hey, they make cheap knives. That's all I care about. Yeah, I wanted to see if I can go ahead and break out the see if that'll work. The package opener. I don't remember where I put my keys. That's the problem. Oh, I'm sitting on them. Perfect, as usual. It's up my butt, like everything I treasure. Okay, so here's the Gerber dime with the package opener thing. Jig. If I can get it off. Okay, so Gerber dime. Here we go. There's the package opener, chisel ground. Let's see if this thing can open clam packs without destroying the insides. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna need to stop dicking around with my own. Oops. Never mind. I did get a little bit of the sheath, so let's see how bad the damage is. Yeah, it glides through like butter. So I'll show you. So it works really well. I'm frankly impressed.
Amor, olha pro chat.
Okay. There was a show called Repo Games where you had to answer trivia questions to stop the Repo Man from taking your car. Really? And they always had the dumbest people on the show. Bro, I would have killed it. I would have been perfect for that show. Uh-oh. Hey, babe. Look who was at my feet. Say hi to Segundo.
Oh, so
that's what a black rat looks like, a roof rat. Black rat, Rattus rattus, as opposed to Rattus norvegicus, which is the Norway rat, which is the brown rat, which is what we call the sewer rat. Those big ones that get the size of cats. That's the Norway rat. This is the English rat. And it's thought that you cannot domesticate these guys, but a lot of people who've raised these guys as pets beg to differ. And as you can see, I agree. A few of them out of a litter will come out like this. And if you were to breed these guys, I think you could domesticate the species for sure. They are so loving. They're so funny, super acrobatic, incredible climbers, obviously roof rats. These guys live in the palm trees of California, in LA rather. There are sewer rats, in other words, brown rats in San Francisco, but not in Los Angeles. Los Angeles has roof rats. They live in the palm trees, eat the palm fruits. We do not have sewer rats. We do not have the brown rat. San Francisco is cold enough that it has a brown rat, much like New York City. New York City has brown rats, which is why people are like, oh, I saw the rat the size of a cat. Yeah, they get friggin' big. also called the Lab Rat. Just got back from the train yard, old school graffiti head here, and I still check out the yards. That's really cool. I didn't know that, Jason. You're old school. Our whole generation, that was like a thing when we were little, graph writing and stuff. And so that's cool. You still check out the there have been sociologists who have studied and documented that. Anyway. Oh, Bismarck, he died? That's so sad. I didn't know that. Good old prison wallet. Not sure what that means. I guess I'm not that cool. She is walking on the keyboard right now. Stop chewing on my remote control. Silly girl. No. Seu cabelo.
Não. Olha.
Hey, Alex.
Tá só amarrado.
Getting the Civinox and Nitro V tomorrow. Yeah. I have one knife in Nitro V. It's I have the Perpetua, the Mass Drop Perpetua with millet knives, with probably the best axis lock in the business. My town used to be billed as Little San Francisco. Out there in Florida, there's a Little San Francisco. Does it have similar architecture? Is that why? He was 57. That is sad. Man, heart attack probably. Who wants to play with a prison wallet? Oh, good Lord. Oh. Why are you mentioning prison wallet? With you're gonna prison wallet this? Are you nuts? Oregon. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I keep thinking. I don't know why I keep thinking you're in Florida. Yeah, Oregon. I can imagine how lots of towns out there might be similar to. You're not in Bend, are you? Because my friend moved out there to Bend.
Ok, apareceu que foi Big Red no Instagram.
Okay, so the sheath does have a hard plastic insert, and it doesn't even squeeze that much, so it's actually a pretty sturdy one. Really nice woven fabric there, and it's got this nice fabric weave. It's got pretty decent stitching. It's even got some seemingly some padding. The strap is double layer. Don't run across my keyboard. Here, you want more? Here. Okay, she wanted more tortilla. Okay. Yeah, this strap is definitely padded. Oh, you silly girl, you're running around. It's definitely padded. The thing is, the loop comes all the way down to here, so it's almost like if you wanted, you could loop it lower. I don't know. I don't know why you'd want to, but just if you did. Let's see what the knife part looks like. So let me go ahead and show you how good the package opener works. Maybe I bragged too early. Maybe it's already losing its edge. The crappy ass, what is it? Probably a 420 HC. Gerber doesn't use high end steel almost never. Although their Gerber strong arm punches above its weight for being 420C. So. Okay, tip protector. Um, Fit and finish is questionable. It's got this little nub left over, but it's fully rubberized. Um, I mean, I'd say it's definitely full tang because this entire thing. Oh, maybe it's hollow. Maybe it's hollow. Maybe it's like a hollow aluminum. It's made by Rough Rider. It's towing, lizard. Oh, it's lizard. Yeah, Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery. Here on the back, it's LZ02 China. So again, considering this is Lizard 02, that means it's an 01. Does that mean they made a pocket knife? Probably assisted opening. Ergos, I don't know. I don't know how well that works on the thumb. It's a little too vertical. It's probably just meant to be a guard. Yeah, that guard keeps it. So, I mean, definitely extra large hands would fit that. Oh, looks like you can choke up on that. See? Because it has quite a large, it's not even meant to be a choil, but it's just got a very tall ricasso and then just an awkward upward slanted grind. Don't know why they would do that. Definitely has a swedge here. It's almost a sharpened swedge. Almost. That wouldn't take very much to sharpen, I think. It's pretty close to being sharpened. Very deep belly. Hollow ground for sure. And yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's 440A. It's Rough Rider, so it doesn't say. So it's just sort of nameless stainless steel, but you know, they have. It seems like they have mountains of 440C, 440A over there at Rough Rider. So let's see how. This sheath is better than the knife. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna have to get a better knife for the sheath. I mean, definitely way too much play, but you know, it is what it is. Got a little bit of rattle. Looks like the front part of the belt strap gets pinned right there. These rivets seem like they're pretty robust. Again, the sheath seems more robust than about anything. Sheath made in China, patent pending. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. So, stupid knife first. I mean, this stuff is just so funny. I mean, again, $13. To me, that's a lot of knife for $13. Yep. Where were the Lizard Lake jerk-offs at? Were they allowed to carry a knife that big by law? Indeed. It's not. Ruperman doesn't use this. Okay. Indeed. You ever see past patent? Oh, look. Just so you know, this is what Segundo typed. Yeah, there we go. 6/8U.XX. There's an entire series of posts on the internet of what rats type. Rats, I'm telling you what, they're very smart. They see us and they copy us. It's not an accident they run on the keyboard, because we had one rat that would constantly jump on top of our smartphone and walk around on it because look, I'm doing smartphone too. Look, see, I can smartphone. I'm like, get off my phone. Jump back on it. Smartphone, get off my phone. Smartphone, get off my phone. Smartphone. And they'll do the same thing with keyboards. They'll do the same thing with opening packaging. They see you opening packaging, they'll run on and see, I'm helping. And they run all over your packaging that you're running, opening. It's like, see, I know how to do it too. Because they copy us, Okay, next. Let's see what we have here. Clip Point Combat. That looks like that's going to be quality, huh? 211221. So that's probably like the second knife they made. Warning, has a sharp edge, mishandling, blah, blah, blah. Don't cut yourself. It's not our fault if you do. I don't remember what I got. I really don't. Let's see if I remember. It's literally just called Clip Point Hunter Black. Okay. Oh, I remember. Okay. So no insert in the sheath. However, it is fairly thick. Once again, this has a plastic inside and has a tiny bit of cushion. So it has some foam, seemingly has some foam. And let's take a look at this beauty. Let's see. How much did this cost me? A whole almost $5. $4.93. Once again, feels good in hand. Doubt it's full tang. It's probably a rat tail, if that. It's got a gigantic cutout fuller here. Swedge on top, clip point. It absolutely has an edge. Look, for less than $5, I mean, it's light as a feather too. So it's probably nameless stainless steel, but 420J or less. Let's see how it fits in the sheath. Hey, it's got a pretty tight, very little rattle. It doesn't have great retention, but better than most. Brass lanyard hole. So, yeah, it's good retention. I mean, for less than $5? Are you kidding me? I can't help but think I find it an astounding amount of value for $5. $5 will barely buy you a hamburger. And this thing will outlast my life. So there's that. So don't hate. Don't hate. Okay. I got okay. So I got a Zippo pouch here. Let's see.
Amor, seu braço. Você tá de luva.
I know. She's making fun of my farmer pants. It's ridiculous.
Ai, meu Deus.
Okay, so here's the Zippo pouches. So let's see. A bit of a loose, kind of too wide. It might dangle around a bit, but it's got a pretty decent button. Let's see. Here's my SOS Zippo. I have the rubber band on it to see if that'll help keep the gas from
Zippo?
operating. Yeah, it's not going to work with that rubber band, so I have to take that off.
Isso Zippo, amor?
So it fits perfectly. Not surprising. It's molded. You know what? It gets caught. The hinge gets caught, so I can't even get it out. That's annoying.
No good.
I don't know if maybe it has to break in. Yeah, that's outrageous. See, I fill this thing to the fullest. And then, I don't use it. I don't smoke anymore or anything like that. But, I'm trying to just be prepared. And look at that. I mean, just it never has any fuel. I tried wrapping this rubber band around it to preserve the gas, but even that didn't work, So, Zippo is long overdue for a redesign, because it just doesn't hack it. It does not hack it. It's a joke. I mean, it's almost like a novelty at this point. Even China is creating these sort of Gen 2.0 Zippos that dramatically outperform. So I got, this thing was what? The Zippo thing was It was $1.64, and this one's 81 cents. That allowed me to get right to that 75 free shipping point, you know. And so I don't have a camo sheep yet, so thought I'd go for it. Looks like it's a real tree. It's so small, it's cute. It's got a felt interior, so it'll keep your knives fine. It's got a good loop there. I'll have to decide whether I put either, this thing would even fit the dime. Let's see. Too big for the dime, but it fits perfectly in case you wanted to not damage the dime. Otherwise, it would be for another traditional. Should I open the last knife first? So, maybe this one, maybe the brass, or even the Spyderco. No, that's too small. Let's see. Yeah. Something long enough to grab. In fact, I almost want to do the work knife. That fits perfectly. There we go. Work knife, denim work knife. Or even the upswept trapper. Let's see. Perfect. There we go.
Olha o chat.
Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to look at my email. I'm the reason is, Jason, is because it's supposed to forward and I have it set up retarded. It's not set up right, so I keep not getting them. So I'm gonna have to fix that, and I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, Zippo quality has gone way down. You know what? I don't know if it's the Zippo quality. I think it's just because I had Zippos as a kid. I admit I don't remember it going that bad, but I think it's a design that's nearly 100 years old now. It was revolutionary at the time. It just needs way better machining now. No, I don't. I haven't heard of that actually. I haven't heard of butane inserts. That would be cool. I guess that would save it, wouldn't it? I'm gonna have to look into that, Jason. I appreciate you mentioning that. So with the thumb hole, yeah, I think the Piet can flick open too. Okay, so I guess this is going to be the home of the upswept trapper. Although, can you see there's quite a lot of room left there, so I could literally even fit something larger. But this upswept trapper is about as large as I have, as tall, So we'll see. Maybe that's what I'll use it for. As we talked about Zippo, here's what I got. This was $10. Olha!
Nossa! Isso é Ipanema. Rio de Janeiro.
É Rio de Janeiro,
Olha que
Copacabana.
coisa mais linda,
Ipanema
mais
não,
cheia
é
de
Copacabana.
graça. É ela, mini. Ipanema e Copacabana, amor. Tem esse calçadão com esses detalhes.
So this is that iconic sidewalk in Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro, in the Zona Sul, the South Zone. There's a very interesting history behind this. The characteristic architectural look and aesthetic design of that part of Rio is the work of a female architect, very controversial. I think she's controversial because I think she had ties to the military dictatorship at the time, but she had a very, very, very strong architectural aesthetic vision for the city, and which is why probably the only municipality in the world with sidewalks this deliberately aesthetic, very deliberately aesthetic. And where else but Brazil, where else but Rio to create that that exotic, what do you call that? Idyllic. I don't know. I don't know how to what to call that, but it has that paradise appeal or whatever you want to call that. So when I saw this on sale, I had to jump at the chance. And I got another Zippo pouch. I think I'm gonna put this in the denim one, so when I wear jeans, I can wear my Copacabana. Let's see if it flips open. Nope. Oh wait, that's why it doesn't flip open.
Você sabia que era esse design? Ou foi surpresa?
Sim. This is
Surpresa?
cool. Look at even the back is this sort of stone wash. I don't know what you call that. It's like a pattern to give. So anyway, I've lost all my Zippos. I used to have a pipe Zippo too. I used to smoke a pipe. I had a pipe Zippo for a while. That one, the stove pipe, has a hole sideways, so you hold it over the thing sideways, and it sucks down into the pipe bowl. And it was for a tobacco pipe, not the other kind of pipe. Okay, I do not remember what I thought this was something else. Okay, it's called the African Bush Knife. Okay, Condor tool and knife from El Salvador. It's got, I don't know, some sort of warning, I think. Will rust if not properly maintained. I believe it's is it $10.95? I don't remember. It might be $10.75. Here is an extensive catalog. I'll have to look through that at some point. I do like Condor. I think they're a little overpriced for the materials because they usually use like $10.55, $10.75. I mean, seems like a surprisingly high price point considering, and I don't mean this as an insult, but considering the low cost of labor in El Salvador. Just it seems a bit high. Apparently, they're very, very protective of their heat treat. So it may be that heat treat is really quite good there. I look forward to looking at that catalog later. In fact, let's see if it's in here. Oh, wait. Throwing, martial arts, tactical, outdoor. So let's see if they have this knife. African Bush Knife, 2017 new. So this is from 2017, I guess. Doesn't mention anything about its materials or anything. So I'll have to look that up later. Their handmade sheaths are really quite nice. El Salvador. It's got this nice little, I don't know, emblazoned thing and everything. Carbon steel. Pretty nicely packaged, to be honest. Anyway, I think I need to do all that. Oh yeah, that's what I liked about this. It's a dagger. Do you hear that?
Nossa.
Pretty thin stock. Can you see? Pretty thin stock. Are these micarta? I think that's micarta. I think that was the other reason why I was looking forward to this. 4 brass rivets, no lashing holes, because that would be perfect. This could be a great, you can turn this into a spear. But look at that. Beautiful. It's this designer here, Matt Graham, I think. Matt Graham. I mean, feels good in hand.
Acende a luz.
Yeah.
Pra mim tá parecendo escuro. Ah, não dá para enxergar direito. Eu não sei se pra eles tá assim, mas pra mim tá. Pam, param, pam, param, pam, param. Oh, no.
Okay, hopefully that's better. Can you see better now, hopefully?
Ah, assim tá melhor.
Let's see.
Mais pra trás.
I'm not sure what this means. Need a print type sealer? Not sure what that means. Yeah, Zippo quality has gone way down. Does your Zippo have? Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, never mind. Scrimshaw Zippo, really? Scrimshaw on metal? Or does that have like bone, like inserts? My judgment here. No judge. Yeah, those days are over for me, but it's true. At the time, it was before I participated in other kinds of pipe smoking. I started smoking with a pipe, actually. Then I moved to cigars. Then, cigarettes. So it's got some sort of weird finish or some, I don't know. Take a look at those grind marks. I don't know. It's pretty harsh grind marks. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I don't know how people feel about that, but pretty rough. Certainly not polished, but I don't care. I can test the sharpness on these all later. I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. So it's a dagger, so it looks like it should be able to go either way. Let's see what the retention is. Excellent retention. No movement, no wiggle. Look, I can't even wiggle it in here. Look, phenomenal sheath. This is the best sheath I have. Although I just realized there's like no belt loop or anything. I guess it's appendix tuck. It's belt tuck. That's interesting and odd. Yeah, I mean, which is really old school, I think. I mean, the idea of tucking it in your belt or in your pants, I mean, for me, that's a guaranteed way to lose it. I would just put this in a pack or something. But Alex was asking, top 3 fixed blades. I didn't answer because I was waiting for this to come in. This is definitely would be in my top, because my Carta, dagger, leather sheath, couldn't ask for more as far as I'm concerned. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So there we go. This plus that ridiculous leather, this thing. Those are the knives, and then the Zippo, the sheath, the Zippo case. So that's where we're at. What time are we at? Oh, already past 45. You guys tell me if you want me to continue. Are other people's lives starting already? Or I don't know anymore. I'm still salty at Lil Fit Devil for putting me in timeout. I did my 420, 666, 69 like I do on every single knife giveaway. And she got all uppity like, dude, you need to calm down. She's like, I'm putting you in timeout. I was like, yeah, thanks, kindergarten teacher. Treat me like a child. I mean, yeah. Is that joking childish? Yeah, but that's the point. Lighten up. What are you like? School marm? Good Lord. So I'm pretty salty about that. And I was a little annoyed anyway because there's so many just incel simps all just sucking up to her on their chat. It's awkward. So I cringe at it all anyway. So it was always hard for me to watch, but I don't know. I'm gonna start some controversy. You know, all of 3 people watch my live, so it's not like I'm gonna create any controversy over it. But yeah, so some more unboxing stuff is the Gerber Warrant. It's like a tactical Tonto. I could open that. I got this cheap multi tool I could open. Oh wait, let me open my UST.
Esse foi de ontem.
So this is how I severed my tendon before cutting these small. So this is a glow in the dark carabiner. Let's see. Let me show you. Tactical Biner Glow. Durable polymer material. It's glow in the dark. Military tactical design, D-shaped. So let me just show you. Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell. And then likewise, this is the Peg Mallet Glow. And so I thought I'd create a little camping kit if I could. Okay, yeah. So I was thinking maybe.
Nunca assisti vídeo assim.
Whole entire little thing here. Where did I put the other?
Vai trabalhar.
Oh, there it is. So here we go.
Here you go. Então vamos lá.
So here we go. The
Ai, minha faca. Maquinai.
same. So I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. There's a little glow in the dark set. So
Tá muito claro para ver neon agora. É, muito claro. Só quando a luz tá passando que dá para ver mesmo a cor, assim, mas para continuar brilhando é só escuridão, amor.
cable jump rope. I'll open that. Okay, let me see if there's any. Okay, never watched her videos, Little Fit Devil. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just awkward to me. Like people just simp hard on her. It's just. Ugh.
Amor, o que Alex fala? Eu não consigo traduzir.
Oh, he's been live. Okay, I'll cut it short then. Oh, it has a bone overlay. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, the Zippo has a bone overlay. Shove it in a tall boot. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, if you have like tall cowboy boots, like really tall. Yeah, I can't say I really like her channel. I never watched her videos. Me neither. I haven't actually watched any videos, but she does knife giveaways, so I joined in. Open a drink with an EDC or tactical bottle opener. I don't know what that means. I don't drink alcohol anymore. What do you drink? Never saw you drink anything on live. Yeah, no, I don't drink, Alex. I quit. I'm going to have
Ele é careta.
cereal. Great. Love life cereal. Although, I don't eat sugar anymore, so I don't mess with that either. Okay, let me see. I got a reservation to get an Olight i5 UV for $1. What? plus shipping the other night. That's how the UV version of. Wait, how did you? Can you tell me how you got an Olight for $1? That's amazing. You like? Yeah. This is her favorite knife. This one. She calls this the mandala knife. It's actually technically called gears, but to her it looked like mandalas. You know, like Buddhist mandalas. I have a second one in a box for her, so. Yeah.
Fala pra ele que eu tenho um monte de facas. Tá tudo aí com você.
Getting more than $1? I don't know what that means. I get paid the 30th when pay you $10 for what? Oh, for the i5. Yeah, my daughter's obsessed with glow in the dark stuff. If you've noticed, I am now too. When I was a kid, I loved it, and then I was watching Frankie and Bird on Birdshot IV, and they had a Ganzo with some glow in the dark, and that's when I realized, ooh, I need to get into glow in the dark knives, which then I promptly did. No short, we enjoy this more, hence we are here. Thank you for being here. I was one customer. It was one per customer. Oh, okay, so it's already passed. Dang, could have done one to a friend and paid. Yeah, I know. Metal Complex was live for a while. May almost be over. I'm happy hanging out here. I appreciate that. And not even water or juice. Of course I drink water. And no, I don't drink juice. Juice is has the equivalent glycemic index of a soda. So no, I don't drink juice. Juice itself, believe it or not, let's be consistent with my channel, is not a conspiracy theory. It's a criminal conspiracy. There was a deliberate invention by the citrus industry to create this notion of fortified breakfast juice to get your vitamin C. Actually, what it was in the 20s or 30s, they had a glut of citrus in the market. And, according to market economics, they had one of two choices, decrease production or, in this case, create a new demand. They had warehouses full of rotting citrus, and they decided just to juice them all and market this new concept called orange juice and such, lemonade and all this. And so they created this concept of fruit juice. Not that, fruit juice didn't exist before, but, in the way that we understand it today, as part of what they call a healthy breakfast. I mean, the fact that all of us think of it exactly identically is clear indication that it is definitely a product of high-level marketing. That the notion of breakfast cereal, that was invented by Big Ag as well. They had a surplus of wheat and they had to create something, and so they created this concept of a breakfast cereal. Our lives are shaped by the corporate capitalist class. I don't drink water. I don't drink either water or unsweetened tea. I drink water. Yeah, exactly. How much and what steel? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I may be in the fall getting it. They had a reservation period open for a few hours a couple days ago when you could reserve one for $1. Yeah, I'm sure it's passed. I would have loved to have jumped on that. There's a budget neck knife or folder with glow-in-the-dark scales. This is the only one. I don't know of a single other neck knife with glow-in-the-dark scales. Otherwise, the only other glow-in-the-dark scales are Rough Rider, Moon Glow series, which is traditionals, and none of them are neck knives, if I'm not mistaken. If there is one, then it's out of stock everywhere. There is a limit of glow-in-the-dark knives. UST has a glow-in-the-dark knife, which I have to unbox here too. I'll probably add that to this little kit of glow-in-the-dark stuff. I can't buy it until the 27th. Okay. Watching MLB on. Okay, yeah. I don't follow sports. I went to a Dodgers game not too long ago, but again, I wouldn't pay for that. It's expensive. My cousin took me. When I have sugar, it's not really much. 1 week or a week and 3 days, ice drink sugar stuff. Rarely eat ice cream, but sugar wise, I get 25 out of the 100 per month. I'll never do very much. Yeah, good. Yeah, sugar will kill you, literally. That minimalist fixed blade you showed with the glow. Yeah, okay. The minimalist series has your favorite. I think it has 5 CR13. Again, it's a small neck knife. I think it's purely sufficient. Only the SMKW has a micarta D2 minimalist exclusive. $20. I think I might one day get that just to say I have it. Again, D2 is probably overkill for something this small. I mean, something this small, if you outuse a 5CR13, I mean, what can you use a tiny little blade like this? For, you can't really use it that hard. It's just not a thing. It's, glow in the dark scales mostly for kids. I mean, they have glow in the dark for camping type stuff, and so they have a small number of sort of specialized type of camping gear. But otherwise, it's not really that much of a thing. Nobody keeps trying to get me one from Menards is a glow in the dark. What you mean the minimalist? This is the only minimalist neck knife. UST does have a glow in the dark folding knife, partially serrated, I believe, with a carabiner. Yeah, I can show you. I showed you I showed.
Ai, meu, tá ardendo.
So here's what I have of the Moonglow series. You've got your small hunter, glow in the dark scales, handle scales. These are all traditionals, which means I think they're called handle covers. They're not called handle scales. This is the Stockman. This is the double lockback. This is the Trapper. This is the Lady Leg. And this is my newest one. This was out of stock everywhere, but looks like they made some more. This is I think the work knife, but it's got a liner lock, a brass liner lock, which is a bit stiff. Not very practical, to be honest. It's still a two-handed knife. I would never want to mess with that one-handed. So those are the glow-in-the-dark knives. If you want to pay a little more, you can get the Real Steel. Came out with a series, which I put somewhere. It's the shredded carbon fiber. If you look at the last one, I lit that up with the UV as well. So ele grita.
Muito.
I'm a kid at heart. Hey, Alex, aren't we all? Especially if we get into knife collecting, we try and front with expensive custom knives, but in the end, once we go beyond 5 or 6 knives, at that point we're just playing like kids, because realistically, a larger size fixed blade, a smaller fixed blade, a Skinner, a folding knife, a tactical folder, a neck knife. I mean, that's about, what more do you really need? I don't hate on glow in the dark stuff, just haven't gotten any yet. I mean, Jason, if you did, your daughter would flip out. She'd be like, "Oh, it's so neat." No serrations for me, never since 2014 or 15. I want that small 100. Yeah, it's very inexpensive, widely available. 12, probably 12, $16, like everything Rough Rider. Yeah, me too. I'm trying my best to collect all of them, but half of them are out of stock everywhere. This is what's widely available anymore. They have several more in the series. That's right. Spyderco has a glow-in-the-dark Delica, glow-in-the-dark Dragonfly. I don't have it, but I did get the Spyderco glow-in-the-dark plastic kids toy Delica. I haven't made it yet, but I think I was gonna make it on the live. I was gonna actually make it with my friend's kid, but I just never got around to it. How you hate liner locks? Yeah, liner locks are crap. Link me or price me, I can find it, but I want prices before I end up looking. SMKW, just look there. They always have good prices on Rough Rider because they make them. It's their line. Hug that kid. Listen, that's golden. Hug that inner child. True story right there. In the end, colors and sizes and funny or wacky locks and shapes and places make us excited. Agreed, Alex. Totally agree with you. Couldn't agree more. I totally agree. That's why I go for different things. I even got a front flipper because boobies, and also I wanted to try a different kind of front flipper, and I benefited from it because it turns out I really like it, and I need to switch that to tip up. It's tip down right now, and I just need to switch that.
Microfone
Just
fechado.
afraid of scratching the scales again.
A faca real e oficial do canal.
I want to get one of those kits for the glows. Yeah, I agree. You should. It was pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $15 or something. It really wasn't that much. Hey, William.
Hey,
Are they already
William.
over there? Are they done on Slicey Dicey already? So, William, $13 on SMKW on their clearance. It's actually got a really decent sheath. Very hard insert. The whole thing has foam padding. It's got this nylon woven look, ludicrous looking sort of upswept buoy with a big belly. This ridiculous, I think it's like a hollow aluminum or maybe stainless steel D-guard. Brutal, pommel glass breaker type thing. Questionable little thing there. I don't know what that is. Definitely will fit an extra large glove size. Made by Rough Rider, your favorite, my favorite. I love Rough Rider. Tremendous value, black stonewash. So I know you've got your big brutal buoys as well. It's from some corny reality show called Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery. So can't go wrong with that, in my opinion. That's a lot of knife for $13. And then I was just showing sort of my glow-in-the-dark stuff. Glow-in-the-dark. I'm going to open this real quick. And William, you were so right. About cutting these zip ties with wire cutters is probably more advisable. 100% true. Because that's how I see. Still not moving. I severed my tendon doing that. William has a lot of good content in terms of he couches it in funniness and silliness, but he definitely drops some wisdom out there. So, definitely check out his channel. So this is a braided steel cable jump with this, plastic protection. I heard it whips like hell, which I think is part of the point because for speed ropes, you want to get the velocity high and force equals mass times acceleration. So once you get it up to a certain degree, it's going to whip the hell out of you. And as you can see, it's adjustable there. Wait a second. Son of a bitch, that's missing a screw. That's really bad. I don't know if that fell off just now. Son of a bitch.
Que isso, amor? Falando palavrão? Também vi.
Did anybody notice if that screw was there or not, or fell off? I think it was missing, unless it fell off when I was pulling off the zip ties and it flew off somewhere.
You are a little...
I don't know if that's something that could be easily replaced. I mean, it is just a screw, but they did a good job of creating threading on it so you could do it by hand, you know?
Isso é o que você tá na mão?
Cabo para exercício.
Oxe, parece aço, coisa estranha.
É aço.
E você vai usar
aço.
isso?
É aço.
Ah, é aço?
É aço.
E tu vai usar isso para pular a corda? Você vai fazer exercício?
Gotta go. Mom called. Okay, see you, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Wow, that's neat looking. If you are a little creative, you can buy glow-in-the-dark powder and glue it to whatever. Okay, you guys can check out William's Knife Life. He did this whole tutorial on, he bought some glow-in-the-dark powder, mixed it with something, with glue, and he actually pasted it onto one of his traditional handle covers and created a glow-in-the-dark. And you'll often see that knife displayed when he's doing other content. So yeah, check that out. Yeah, his channel is hilarious. Hey, big knife. Okay, it's really hard to tell in that disco type setting you have going if the screw was on or not. I know, right? Visibility is a mess. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I might just return it anyway. I mean, it is literally just a screw. I could take it into Home Depot and see if they have it.
La 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 la. I had to tell him that.
Okay, so I could open some more stuff. I've got the Gerber free camp saw. I've got the Cold Steel LaFontaine thrower. I need a sheath for this, so I don't really want to open it yet. Or I could just call it. Did you have to sand the glue to get it smooth on the knife covers? If you take a look, you'll see it looks very rough. I suppose he could sand it if he wants, but it still has basically a rough surface because, as you can see, when he spread it on, it looks like, peanut butter, I guess. But yeah, he could sit there and just sand it until it was smooth and nice. It looks a little rough, but I have glow-in-the-dark paint, which I took my Gonzo 727S, which is one of my favorite pocket knives. I paid, all the $15 for it or whatever at the time. And if you have natural JG10, and in this case, it's the Digi Camo, like I have a PM2 with the Digi Camo, when you take the handle scale off, you flip it over, you paint the underside with glow-in-the-dark paint, it absolutely 100% works. So that was sort of my first little mod that I did. I'll go ahead and open this thing. It's called Do It All Pliers. More than a dozen functions, blah, 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 includes nylon pouch. This literally doesn't even have, it's called multi-function pliers. Doesn't really even have a name, but I like getting cheap multi-tools to like stash here and there. It's called MI225. It covers the right word for traditional. I think so, Jason. William should know. On your modern knives, these are handle scales, but on traditionals they're handle covers. Jason, I used a buckshot bone knife and was just going to fill in the dots with glow. Oh, okay, but I got carried away and did the whole covers. Yeah. No sanding was used on mine, right? But he presumably could. Do they make self-leveling glue or resin that could be used for that? Are you kidding? Is there really such a thing that like smooths itself out like smart glue? I'm being facetious. Okay, I guess at this point we've now added a second unboxing knife because I think I'm going to start using this package opener, so I don't have to worry about damaging stuff in these clamshells. This is one of the thinnest clamshells I've ever seen. In fact, it was already kind of broken open. Cheapest, crappiest type nylon sheath that's ever been made. I mean, I have several of these from other ultra cheap pocket multi-tools. I've lost stuff as a result of how cheap some of these are. They do not last. They won't last a week or a month. These things tear, they shred, the stitching comes apart. They're tremendously bad. I got this because I believe this is going to be my first multi-tool with gradations. I always wanted a multi-tool with a ruler on it because I always find myself needing a ruler. I guess this is off. Oh wow, these lock. It has locks. Impressive, frankly. Spring loaded. Spring is fairly decent. It's got this kind of opening cover. Let's see. Saw that sort of has teeth on it. Some sort of something. Phillips head. Serrated knife. Can opener that seems to have little to no edge on it whatsoever. Doubt that would open a can. A file, flathead cap lifter, plain edge with, good Lord, almost no edge on it whatsoever. A wrench. Look at that. No less than 2 cap lifters, guys. If you ever want to know my point that and then yet another flathead screwdriver. No less than 2 cap lifters. What the F? WTF? I mean, you can open a bottle with anything. Oh, wait. I should check to see how well these locks work.
Amor, você pode me explicar para que serve isso?
See? Yeah, hey. It's a lock. It locks. See? See that? The notch on top? That's not bad. I mean, for a dirt cheap multi-tool, you could do worse. I'll probably have to use one of these new sheaths that I got. The fit and finish is not so great. As you can see, look. The joints on these things are pretty rough. Good Lord. I mean, really rough. I mean, watch. When you fold it, it doesn't have very good precision. Watch. See? It's very rough. Very, very rough. It's frankly just not that good. It will not fit in there.
Amor, você é inimigo demais, você não me explica nada.
Tá bom. Eu falo só sobre os ferramentas, né?
Ah, mas é isso que eu quero saber. Eu perguntei para você e você não diz nada.
Pergunta algumas específico. O que você quer?
Eu perguntei para que serve essa função aí. Você ficou calado.
This thing literally barely even fits in there. Yeah, look at that. I can barely even get it in. which means I'm going to have a hell of a time getting it back out. Yep, because these locks get caught on there. Terrible, terrible sheath. Officially the worst sheath yet I've ever seen. A qualidade é não muito bem.
Não gostou, então. Ok.
Make a paint using Mod Podge and glow in the dark. Okay, I'd love to know what Mod Podge is. It must be like maybe a putty that you can get at the art store. Or do you mean hodgepodge? I believe if it's pinned on its cover, right? And if it can be unscrewed or removed, they call them scales. I think so too. That's what I think it is. There are lots of self-leveling resins that are used on floors and countertops. Okay, I thought so. You weren't kidding. I didn't think you were kidding about that. You could probably press something flat on the resin before it's completely set to help flatten. Agreed. Elmer's makes a glow-in-the-dark glue. Oh, I gotta get it. At like any old store, our art store probably, I used some glow-in-the-dark glue with my daughter to make glow slime. Neat, glow slime. You guys get to do the funnest stuff. In fact, let me show you this. See if you can find this. Amado, Vanessa da Mata. Take a look at this. 101 things to do before you grow up or before you get too old to enjoy them. Build, discover, play, and enjoy. Survival, gadgets, construction, entertainment, trickery, science. The publication is from Hinkler. I got it for $4 at a thrift store. Hinkler Books, 2009, from Victoria, Australia. It's I'm going to do this for some of my students. See that tabs there? I think you'd love doing stuff like this with your daughter. So yeah, I mean, check this out. I think you might find it quite a lot of fun. 2009, so I'm sure you could find it for 99 cents on eBay or Amazon rather, used. 2009 Hinkler Books. So I haven't done any yet, but I'm planning on doing some with my students. So take a look at that, Jason, if you're interested. I'm spelling it wrong, but hodgepodge is basically a sealing glue, and it works over any material. Interesting. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Wow, I didn't know Elmer's made glow-in-the-dark glue. That was basically my base for the powder. Yeah, you could have just stepped straight to that. Get it from the arts craft store. Okay, cool. Thank you. My girlfriend uses it. Cool. Okay. So I've unboxed that. I don't know if you guys want to see the saw. You know what? I think I might have already opened. No, maybe not. And then I've got the cold steel thrower. Or if there's anything else you guys wanted to see. I mean, I've got tons of stuff to unbox. Oh yeah, I've got the silly little Gerber here. It's Alex's favorite Gerber steel of 5CR13 MOV. No, excuse me, 5CR15. That's another thing Gerber does. Gerber does 7CR17, 5CR15. I mean, obviously they want it to be more stainless, which is not such a bad idea. And also for a huge mass-produced knife, going softer is probably not such a bad idea, so you don't get any chipping and breaking. Probably not a bad idea, especially if people are going to be grossly misusing it and abusing it. I feel like the sheath alone is going to be worth it. It's kind of a small knife too. It's 4.5 inches blade length. So it's right in that golden zone. Okay, if there's not anything else, we're closing in on an hour and 22 minutes. I think I might call it. If there's nothing else. Fala algumas.
Fala, ai, com dor de cabeça. Vou falar o quê? Esse povo não conversa, não entende nada.
Vocês sempre
Tô
falam a
cansado.
mesma coisa. Falam o quê?
You teach Hollywood. Big Knife. Tá perguntando se você ensina. Ai, ensinar o quê?
You teach Hollywood? Yeah. I teach kids. I teach math. I teach English. I teach accent reduction to actors, foreign actors here that are trying to lose their accent, sound more American. Thanks for the live. Always. Thanks a lot, William. And I was curious about that too when he said my students. Yeah. I tutor kids. In fact, I tutor foreigners that are doing PhD work. That was kind of one of my specialties, to do more academic work, for people doing high level graduate work.
Nada. Não me
It's
ensina
harder to
nada.
find tutors. So I did a lot of PhD students that abroad from, that are foreign. That was kind of my bread and butter when I was younger, doing PhD students and stuff. And and right now I'm trying to do more, accent reduction. I'm hoping to get to a point where I can just jack up my prices like crazy. So I teach English. I even teach Korean as well. Teach a bunch of
Mentira!
stuff.
Não ensina nada. Nunca me ensinou a falar inglês.
She's like, you don't teach
Never.
nothing.
Never
You
me
never teach me
teacher.
English. She's always
Never.
complaining.
Oh, shit.
It's like, what's the point? You never teach me shit. It's true. And I'm not going to. I always give people a hard time. Like, what, for free? Like, come on now. I'm a professional. No free lessons. All right. Anyway, it's at 1:24 now. So if there's nothing else, we can call it. Oh, here, Olodum. I'll leave you with Olodum.
Olodum? Olodum tá rico, Olodum tá pobre, Olodum tá rega, Olodum tá rosa. Bota Olodum aí, amor, pra eles escutarem, pra eles verem eu sou baiano. Sou baiana, assim, fervente.
Os seus beijos são ardentes. Quando você se aproxima, o meu corpo sente. Os seus beijos são ardentes.
Bota o tamborzão. Pá.
Quando você se aproxima, o meu corpo
Tá muito lento.
sente. Vem pra cá,
deusa do amor.
Vejam um bloco louco ao passar na avenida.
Worst sheath ever. They built it so that they measured it so that they don't waste any material. I mean, look at how tight that is. It's outrageous.
Formamos belo casal, somos dois namorados no swing.
Bye bye, Jason. I see. Oh, big head. Later.
Yeah, see you guys at Big Red later. Big head.
Big red head. Por que eu falo red? O pessoal ensina a gente errado, né?
Big
Red
head
é
and big
head.
red in inglês. Big red. Big head. Later and later. Yeah, thank you, Jason. See you guys. And let's see
Bye,
how.
William.
Let's see if I can get this multi-tool out before the song ends. Okay, see? I'm not going to be able to get this out before the song ends. There's part of it. See? I'm not going to be able to get it out. See, it's already punching through. Look at that. See that? See that? Now it's stuck.
Hasta luego, muchacho.
Os seus beijos são ardentes.
Hasta la vida.
See? There, I got it. Worst sheath ever made. Let's see if maybe putting it in this way might work better.
Vem pra cá, Deus do amor. Do amor, amor. Amor.
Amor!
Amor.
See? It's just
Caraca, maluco.
so tight that it just won't really go in knife. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Okay. So I guess it will come out this way. Yeah. Pretty awful. Pretty awful.
Amor, fala do novo canal do Instagram.
Hasta luego. Hasta luego. We say, in
Amor.
Portuguese, we say até logo. It's the same thing.
Até logo.
Like this.
Até breve. Amor, fala do
Até
canal, fala do
logo.
Instagram.
Fala de novo, okay?
Fala sobre o Instagram novo. Que a
Yeah,
gente
I
vai
have
começar a divulgar.
I created a new Instagram, Hollywood Tactical. I'll start maybe putting some content there. I'm going to try, but I need to find my iPhone for one thing. It's been lost for over a week now, so I'm really frustrated. And that is not an apostrophe. It's supposed to be an E with an accent on top of it. I don't have the proper keyboard set up here. Hold on. There it is, Portuguese. Here we go. I'll show you how it's spelled. It's spelled like this. Até. Come on now. Is it really going to do this to me? Wow. Oh, okay. I guess I don't know how to use. I guess I don't know how to use the. I don't know how to use the Portuguese keyboard on this. It's E with an A over it. Anyway, see you guys. Bye bye. Exactly 1.5 hours. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye bye.
Fala tchau.
Tchau. Bye bye. Arigato. Sayonara. Lambailes.
Fechar os olhos, fugir